10% of the planet's gone totally evil. Maybe it's time to wipe them out. 10%? Come on, what about the 90%? God waited till everybody was evil before he wiped him out. There was one good guy left and he saved him. God is not mean. There was no hope for any of those people. They were all evil. I mean, rape you, kill you, stab you, murder you, evil. They were bad people, and God wiped them out. Now they all get together to start over again. God could have just gone to that tower. But he didn't. He was gracious, and he just changed their language. Well, 3 options. A tower to reach the heavens and be like God, playing Lucifer's game. A tower against a coming flood, showing they don't trust God or respect God. A fortification to conquer the world. It seems likely to me that all 3 are possible. All 3 are possible at the same time. So that's why the Tower of Babel might have been a problem, or the stronghold, the fortification of Babylon. There's more in the story I want to draw out for you. I'm at verse 6 now, chapter 11, verse 6. The Lord said, "If as one people speaking the same language, they have begun to do this, then nothing they plan to do will be impossible for them." Do you realize that language, the ability of speech, gives humans unimaginable potential, unimaginable power? The things we are capable of doing when we organize. We have the technology right now to destroy our own planet. Go humans! Unimaginable potential, unimaginable power. And it's so funny. I was watching this show on TV last night. I like the Green Channel. I like when they take an old messed up house and they make it all green and it runs on solar and wind power and the walls are so thermally effective that the AC only has to come on for an hour and it keeps it cool for 3 hours. I love that stuff. Well, last night it was about the city of the future. How are we going to get enough food and enough water to feed the way we're going? Because at the way we're using things up now, it just can't last. And so they're coming up with all these ideas, basically, on how to save the planet from us. Why is it since like the 50s we've known how to destroy it, but we still can't figure out how to save it? We've got unimaginable potential, but we keep steering it in the wrong direction. Let's build us a tower. Why don't we do something productive instead for a change? Unimaginable power, unimaginable potential. The city was called Babylon, Babel, because there, verse 9, the Lord mixed up the language of the people. To break their power, God broke their words. Be patient with me. I'm not fluent. Hola a todos. Si usted entiende mi idioma, por favor, levantan la mano. Muy bien. Quisiera su ayuda, por favor, con un sermón ilustración para ayudar a la gente a comprender la confusión de Babel y de los idiomas. En un momento, por favor, y levantarse y sentarse en el lado izquierdo del santuario hacia la parte delantera. No le digas a nadie lo que está haciendo. Simplemente levantarse y sentarse allí. Por favor, hacer esto ahora. Muchas gracias. Thank you. Appreciate it. Muchas gracias. What's wrong with the rest of you? Why didn't you do what I said? They did. No comprendo. Thank you very much. Let me tell you what I just said. Let's set Babel back an hour. Hello, everyone. If you understand my language, please raise your hand. I would like your assistance, please, with a sermon illustration. To help people understand Babel and the confusion of languages, in a moment, please get up and sit on the far left side of the sanctuary toward the front. Don't tell anyone what you're doing. Just get up and sit over there. Please do this now. Thank you very much. And thank you very much. See, what God did is he confused our languages, and the next thing you know it, not everybody's speaking Spanish anymore. So you're building this huge tower in this huge city, and you go, hey, Fred, pass me the mortar. And Fred hears, blah, 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 blah. And you look over at him, and you say, Fred, are you drunk? And Fred goes, blah, 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 blah. And you go, Fred, that's not funny anymore. And Fred pushes you and says, blah, blah, blah. And each one is hearing, blah, 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 blah. And then they start fighting. And then off in the distance, somebody hears something that sounds like they understand it. George! Fred! What's happened to everybody? I don't know, they're all insane. And somebody else hears you say that. They say, can you guys understand me? Yeah, come on over. And they team up. And everybody who speaks the same language goes and scatters over the earth. Kind of like God might have said to do in the first place. We got no power when we don't understand each other. Power for good or bad. So fortunately, God didn't give us all, every individual, our own language, or we would have died off as a human race a long time ago. When someone is speaking nonsense, here we are thousands of years later, when someone is speaking nonsense, we say they're babbling like an idiot because of the Tower of Babel or Babylon. Proverbs 18:21 starts out like this. Death and life are in the power of the tongue. We have great potential to do great things, good or bad, but language can be used in different ways. Andrew, would you go kill the lights for us? I've got a video clip that I want to share with you for just a moment. Short and sweet, isn't it? How many of you understood exactly what she was going through? Almost every one of you. We know how powerful the tongue is, and yet we use it in a bad way all the time. Words have power. Somebody used to try to encourage me when somebody's words hurt me as a child. And they would say, oh, Steve, sticks and stones may break my bones, but names will never hurt me. I said, what planet are you from? You got to change that. Sticks and stones may break my bones, but names will forever hurt me. I've broken this. It doesn't hurt anymore. I don't grieve over the pain that I experienced once over that. I still grieve over the pain of words.